Mitecoin movement. Join us and see. It's all about M. 2015. We're not here to hide or to keep it tight. Our community's generous, and that's dynamite. In the world of crypto, where greed can reign, Mitecoin's different. It's not the same. Every transaction, we're chasing a dream. Mitecoin's the future. It's not just a meme. To Mitecoin movement, join us and see. It's all about M. 2015. We're not here to hide or to keep it tight. Our community's generous, and that's dynamite.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's another Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Everybody knows what time that is. Time to get together, talk about Mitecoin, see if we can't give some Mitecoin away, and maybe have a winner tonight. I guess some of the people aren't on Telegram, but I added a small little side game on our Solana Showdown just because I guess maybe I'm just a freak as far as competition goes, even though I'm not in the running. But I think I mentioned it on the Telegram chat room. Since I've been kind of getting the stuff ready for the stream tonight, you know, I kind of get my spreadsheet ready and I make sure that the equations are working right. So I plug in the price of Solana off and on, and my goodness, it is. I guess the exciting part is somebody's going to get $60 tonight. I don't know if I would even want to predict. Because it's been bouncing between 4, 5, 6 people. So that's exciting. In case you don't know, in case you're new, I blabber on for a little bit. 9:15s are our check time. I've kind of thrown around the idea of starting off our stream going forward, maybe checking the Solana price, but I'm going to keep it 9:15 tonight, and maybe I'll pick your guys' brains in our Telegram chat, see what you guys want to do. Like I said, I'll try my best, and actually tonight it might come down to just how fast or when I check that baby. So anyway, welcome. Thanks for giving me some of your time on a Saturday night. I know that you have other things you could be doing, and I appreciate spending some of your time with me, helping us find out who's going to win tonight. As always, get the business side of things out of the way. You're gonna hear me talk about some numbers tonight, prices of crypto, prices of Mitecoin. I'm not trying to give you financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I really do encourage you to do your own research. Check out what the pros are saying. There's a lot of news right now, current news of crypto and things like that. You're going to hear me talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and things like that tonight. I feel it's exciting times, and I just want you to make sure that you are educated and you're getting the information you need, to help you make good decisions. With that said, let's talk about what our deal is. Let's talk about Mitecoin and some numbers. It's been, I know that it's up a little bit now, but as always, the price of Solana that I mentioned during my kind of report to you all, I have to get my things ready, so it's a little bit outdated, and by a little bit outdated, I mean like 40 minutes. And welcome to the world of crypto when 40 minutes can make a big difference. But last time we got together, last Saturday night, Solana was 238 and change, 238.57. I know it's a little bit higher now when we go to our Solana Showdown, but when I did my spreadsheet, it was 238.46, so basically unchanged. Now I think we're going to see it's probably up a little bit once we go to our Solana Showdown. Mitecoin, it's up just a modest 2.5%. It's better than going down 2.5% after we took a beating 3 weeks ago. Our market cap, last time we got together was a little over 95K, and we're over 98. We're actually 98,681. We're trying hard to get back to the 100K mark. I'm feeling positive. I had the opportunity to sign up somebody, a new Mitecoiner today, and I hope that everybody realizes that it really is just as simple as downloading a couple apps, and you can be in. Small little. I had this in my notes a little later, but I think it's a good time to talk about it now. You know, those of you that are not rookies anymore, you realize that your Phantom wallet is decentralized. Nobody knows who owns that type thing. You can be a millionaire in your Phantom wallet, but you're not going to be able to go buy anything with that yet. You're going to have to transfer that over to a centralized exchange so you can get it back into money you can spend. And the reason I bring that up is if you haven't yet, I want to encourage you to. We've got a room in our Telegram group. It's called Phantom Wallet, but we can actually share a lot of information or knowledge with each other about what other exchanges that we prefer. And I think we've done some of that already in there. But Robinhood is one option. If you want to make a Robinhood account, you can invest in regular stocks. You can invest in crypto. It's not quite as much of a selection, although they're adding to it. But with Robinhood, you have to give them your info. You have to identify yourself. So of course they can send your big winnings or your big earnings to Uncle Sam, and you can pay your fair share of taxes, of course. But that's one option that if you set up a Robinhood account and get it loaded, from your bank, you can send funds, whether it be Solana or USDC. You can send that directly to your Phantom wallet. You can dabble in other meme coins or Mitecoin or whatever. But the most important thing is, if and when you want to take some profit out of Mitecoin, you're going to need to be able to send that to a centralized exchange to put it back into your bank account. So Robinhood's a good one. Binance US is okay. There's obviously Coinbase. That's kind of probably the this industry standard, just because they've been around for so long. I guess if you have a question on what might be a good fit, jump into the Telegram room, jump into that Phantom wallet room and ask away. I will say, I know that some of us, maybe quite a few of us, are on Robinhood. If you don't know anybody on Robinhood, I am not too proud to tell you that I have a referral code, and I could send that to you. And then basically, anybody that you sign up, they get a free stock, you get a free stock. It's kind of the way everybody does it in the crypto world. So anyway, there's that option out there for you. So a couple other things, 300,000 Mitecoins still to get into our hub. Obviously I know we talk about this every week. That used to be between $20 to $40. Since our kind of profit taking that we saw, that's only $7.55. I'm gonna maybe I'll transition right into our M2015 winner from last week, J9. It was pretty exciting. She joined on a Thursday on Thanksgiving, and we came in a couple days later and won the match and provided some awesome content for us on Facebook, and I appreciate that so much. But I want to say that when 300,000 coins is the minimum and it's $7.55, I know that doesn't seem a lot, and when I match that back to them, that right now that doesn't seem, that's not going to change anybody's life, or you're not going to go buy anything really with that. But what I hope everybody understands is, and I know that I haven't maybe told this story in a while, but way back when we launched, somebody from Rhode Island won a riddle game, and I sent them $60 worth of Mitecoin, and they sold it out right away. So part of it isn't that it's what you have now. It's what it turns into as it grows. Because that person that won that $60 of Mitecoin and sold out immediately, that would have ended up being worth thousands of dollars as the project grows. And so that's something that I want to keep in mind. So as you're going to hear me report, and I want to, again, I'll get into detail later on when I pull up her screen of what you all stepped up and did. But yeah, that's a real blessing to me to see you guys stepping up. And I want to mention somebody posted in the YouTube chat, says be careful buying USDC on a centralized exchange because of the different chains. And I know that we have some people that are new to crypto, and that's kind of that's something that I'm excited about because I want people to be aware of the opportunity of crypto, and I just want to speak to that just a little bit. Um, Most chains, but not all, or exchanges. I mean, when you buy a coin, especially one that kind of isn't on a main chain or what I like to refer to it as a main highway. And so what they're saying is, if you buy, I guess I'll describe it as a hunting license. If I just went deer hunting a couple weeks ago, if I buy an Illinois hunting license, I can't go hunt in Wisconsin. So if you buy USDC in Illinois, let's say, you can't go up in Wisconsin to spend it. So that's very good advice. And normally these centralized exchanges ask you like what highway or what arena are you playing in. So it's Solana or Ethereum. Basically the big players in the crypto space. So when you buy some of those altcoins or those stable coins, you just have to make sure that you are buying and trading in the correct one. Because if you have USDC, if let's say $500 in USDC, but it's on Ethereum, you can't send that to your Phantom wallet under the Solana address. So, like I said, I don't want to scare anybody away, but if you have questions, we have people that have been involved with crypto for a while in our community. Jump onto our Telegram group, and we will share what we know and put you on the right path for sure. I want to pull up and let's talk about last week's winner. Last week we did our 25th match'em. And like I said already, we had somebody that joined on a Thursday pull out the win on a Saturday. And not only did they win, but they participated in our stream, so that earned them an extra 75,000 from me, and that's where you see in the blue sunglasses where I sent them 375,000 Mitecoin. And then, as always, I share their address and I just offer up the suggestion of, would you go out and share $1, bless them with $1? And here's where I'm torn. I want to say, oh my goodness gracious. The community stepped up and sent J9 1.28 million Mitecoin. So for her win, she scored 1.66 million Mitecoin. And that is unbelievably awesome. But I also want to be upfront with all of you and kind of share what I'm seeing. That was from 7 holders that blessed her. Now, obviously, they blessed her with way more than $1, some of them did. And I am so appreciative of that. But understand that for our project to grow, the concept isn't that anybody has to dig deep. It's just that we're willing to share $1 each week with somebody in our community that wins, knowing that it might be you someday. And the other benefit of that is, I guess I want to just make sure I explain everything. There are 2 aspects of Mitecoin, right? You can get a wallet, you can get a bag of it and just let it sit in your wallet. And hopefully it grows like we've seen it grow and like we're starting to make a good comeback. I don't want you to feel like I'm asking you to give out of what you're investing or what you're holding to see it grow. Instead, maybe you buy a coffee every morning, or you buy a $5 Starbucks, or you buy a $1 scratch off ticket. Instead of buying 5 $1 scratch off tickets this week, maybe you set $1 aside for whoever wins match'em. The dollar amount that J9 won is crazy awesome, but I personally would be okay with it being less if we had more individual holders just giving $1. Because that's where we'll grow. And if we do a good job of growing our community, and I'm going to share a little bit about that later on, that's where it can get exciting. There are, and obviously we're not viral. We're not using the standard way of going viral by paying for promos. But if we do grow our community to 200, 300 people, 500 people, then our investment bags will grow. and also we'll be able to bless others with more. So anyway, that's that. One last thing before we jump over, my phone or my computer says it's 9:13. We do our Solana showdown at 9:15. So I'm going to give a quick story and then lead into our Solana giveaway. Those of you that are outside of crypto, this might not be on your radar. But I will say, in the news this week, there was a $500 million rug pull. And in the world of crypto, that means that somebody launches a coin, they get a bunch of people to come into it, and then they just dump it before anybody can get out. And I want you to realize something, that they were literally on video admitting that they're targeting what they call normies. And all that is somebody that's not familiar with crypto. And in my opinion, that's shame on them. But there's obviously scoundrels out there. And I hope that, I guess I consider it good that a high percentage of people in Mitecoin are what they would consider normies. And I hope that you know that I'm trying my best to make Mitecoin a safe project, that you can understand crypto a little bit, have a little fun. And if that opens your eyes to the crypto space, that I think could be really awesome. So with that said, it's almost 9:14 on mine. I'm going to transition over, and I'm going to blow out that price so it's there. And we're going to find out who the winner is. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to update it one more time. And it updates to, if it will ever update, $2. I guess I'm pretty sure I know who's going to win this. $2 and 841.18. And oh my goodness, Courtney, I think, has set the new record at only missing it by 4 cents. So Courtney is the big winner of our Solana showdown. She hauls $60 in Mitecoin. After we get done meeting tonight, I will buy $60. I'll send that to her wallet. I'll get her wallet from her and I'll send it off to her. And again, I added that $5 little challenge in our Telegram room to see if you could if you were out of the running, if you could predict the winner, I'd send you $5. Again, I like the excitement. I hope I don't have to. Well, I kind of hope I have to pay it, but I'm considering adding a nailed it bonus. So if somebody at 9:15 or whenever we check it can nail that price down to the penny, I'm leaning towards a nice little bonus to them. So anyway, congratulations, Courtney. That's pretty awesome. And I'm not done mumbling yet. I'm going to transition back to my little screen there while we talk about a few other things. Big news in crypto, and it's kind of like not any big news now because I'm done getting notifications. But if you haven't followed crypto much, you may have missed that Bitcoin has reached over 6 figures this week, over 100,000. Now it's dropping down a little bit. It's got, I think, 104 is the high. And it's, in my opinion, it's kind of crazy that there are now it's not even like it's ho hum. Like, what have you done for me lately? Everybody, guess what? That's exciting. I tell people a lot in my little circle just because I'm excited about it, and it's more of a sign that how crazy Bitcoin can be and crypto can be. But 2 years ago, Bitcoin was like $16,800, and it's over $100,000 now. And in Solana and all these other altcoins, guys, there's so much potential, and that's why I'm excited about us giving what seems to be small amounts to each other now and sharing those blessings, because what that could turn into, because remember, you can trade your Mitecoin to Solana, and when the crypto gets crazy during this next bull run, these little small bags of Mitecoin could really turn exciting. So yeah, Bitcoin's over 100,000, Ethereum reached over 4,000. I know that if you're new to crypto, those numbers might not mean much to you, but rest assured, it's exciting times coming up. It's exciting times. So let's talk about a couple other things before we finally find out who's going to be the winner tonight. First thing, I'm working on I don't want you to think I'm a hypocrite. I kind of have told everybody that I'm not into that paid promo stuff on Twitter and on X. I don't anticipate me ever doing that. But I've been made aware of, and I've started participating in another crypto project that that I think, and it's not really anything like us, but it's something that requires the holders to be engaged and active. It's a little bit of a horse racing theme. It's kind of virtual horse racing where you can earn crypto and you can race against everybody. On maybe up on a different night, I'll share with you the excitement of the race that my horse ran tonight. Had me screaming until the end. But bottom line is, I've reached out to them, and I can offer some Mitecoin to them, and they will distribute that as winnings in some of their races. And to me that's exciting because I'm not paying some online profile so that they can come in and buy a bunch of Mitecoin, raise the price, make it look like it's really awesome, and then just dump it on everybody. That's what I want to avoid, or at least try to avoid as much as possible. What's exciting about this other opportunity that I'm talking with them about is, I've even seen some people post on X and in their channel that when a coin comes on and offers some of what they have to them, then out of kind of as a thank you, they will go in and buy some. Now that would be awesome for us, but ultimately what I hope is they'll realize, hey, this Mitecoin thing has been rolling since May. I know that we're not super professional production on YouTube and things like that, but this other project has people that have been active for months and months and months as well. That means they have to log in their computer, they have to engage in their app, and they have to make decisions. And to be honest, we have over 50 people in our room, and you'll see, right? You'll see all that red when I switch over to the board. For Mitecoin to grow, we just need to find people and engage people that will be active and want to just kind of play around and bless each other a little bit. It's not it's not a get rich, in and out in a couple hours like a typical meme coin. And that's what I like about that other program. So anyway, I will be reaching out, and I'm going to continue to reach out to them, and I will keep all of you in the loop as far as when that's going to happen, things like that. But it's exciting, I think, and I think there's an opportunity there. So that's what I just want to let you know that, I don't always have ideas, but this was suggested to me. I looked into it. I think it has some legs. I'm gonna run with it for a little while. And hey, if you have other ideas, I can't say that I'll do them, or but maybe I'll throw them out to all of you. I feel like that I want to protect everybody as much as I can, and so I'll throw it out towards you and see what you think. But anyway, I'm excited to expose a group of holders in crypto that are active in another game type setting to what we're doing, and maybe we can get some crossover. If maybe there's some, quite frankly, selfishly, maybe there's some Texas Hold'em players. I know that I've plugged this before, but we're having new members join us. There's a group of us that like to play cards, and we play for Mitecoin, so you have a chance to win Mitecoin. And I guess it's probably appropriate to remind everybody that some of those rooms that kind of blow your feet up, you can also mute them, or maybe you can turn off the sound of your notifications, things like that. But anyway, so there's that. One last thing before we jump in and find out the winner tonight. It's been a minute since I've even talked about this roadmap, and maybe it's wishful thinking, but I felt appropriate since I just talked about promoting, on that other project, just for the long-term roadmap of Mitecoin. Hopefully, one day we have a problem where we have more than 52 people that want a card. That means we're growing with active members. And so in my mind, what I see happening is we have a selection stream, right? So everybody that wants a card picks a number, and we randomly pick who gets a card. And I know it seems like Debbie Downer if you don't get a card, but here's what, in the perfect world, how it works in my mind. I know it's kind of scary for you to take a step inside the old membrane, but bear with me. If our board is full out of the gate, now everybody that has a card can jump on Telegram and say, hey, you know what? Would anybody want to buy my card for this week? And maybe nobody does at first. But like tonight, if you're new, you're going to see us smoke through this match and we're going to find a winner tonight. Once we grow, I want to give those that have the cards a chance to, maybe they don't like that risk and they just want to bank a couple bucks. Long term wise, we'll have a selection stream, and then one night a week we'll go through our match 'em. So tonight we're going to find out the first round, as always, is going to be red or black. Well, fast forward to maybe where we have a growing community and it's a red card tonight and you are the owner of a red card and there's only 26 chances left. Maybe you jump on Telegram and say, hey, anybody want to buy this? I will back up. Even at the low price of Mitecoin right now, J9 scored over $40. I know that's not 1,000, but it's for. If I scratch off a $40 scratch off ticket, you're going to hear me screaming. I'm pretty excited. So anyway, the idea is that every time we advance in a round, then the available winners are lowered, and so they then add value to that card. So there's I've got some NFTs built, and I've got a whole NFT marketplace locked and loaded. In hindsight, I was probably a little aggressive, but it is locked and loaded. So when we do blow up, everything's ready for you. So, all right, now I promise that I'm done mumbling. So now it's time to find out if we're going to have a winner tonight. So we are going to jump on round one vote. Hear my awesome typing. 1 and 2. And we're going to start the poll. If you're listening to this and you don't see that poll pop up, you can jump on, either reset your mobile device or jump onto a mobile device if you're on a computer. I'm just saying that's what we've kind of learned in the past, that sometimes if the poll doesn't come up, that can help the situation. If you cannot see the poll in the YouTube chat, don't miss out. Just type in your vote in the chat, and I'll do my best to hit that or add that into there. So cast your vote. Find out if the winning card tonight is going to be red or black. As you can see, it looks like the red side of things is pretty full. When I was going through my screens, I know for a fact that there's at least, I think it's on the spades, that if we get to there, nobody's going to win it. It's all rollovers. So hopefully we had a chance to vote. We're going to end our poll. And the winning card tonight is 1 by 56%. Oh, we had 16 votes, so I'm kind of glad that it wasn't a tie. So that means that the winning card tonight is red, because black is over there. And I will say, based on what I saw on that board, that increases the chance that we're going to have a winner tonight. So I will pull up round 2, and I will put the red board over there. Those are our potential winners. I will start our round 2 poll. And while I'm doing that, I want to remind everybody as well that start the poll for round 2 and go. So funding your Phantom wallet, especially if you're brand new to crypto, that can sometimes be tricky because the traditional banks don't like to play nice with crypto. It's way easier if you have a centralized exchange, a Robinhood account. So I do want to remind everybody, that I have funds, I have Solana set aside, that, if you know them and there's a way that we can kind of verify each other, I can help fund their Phantom wallet to get them into Mitecoin maybe a little faster than what they would have to do to wait on their bank clearing it, things like that. So yeah, we've got a lot of in play. We just got rid of a bunch of red rollovers, everybody. That's pretty exciting. Cast your vote, and I know I jabbered on a lot, so this is crazy. Is this true? Wait a minute. Did nobody voted?
No, we voted.
Interesting. Well, guess what? On my screen, Do you guys see that? Or I'll ask you guys. Do you guys see 0 results in that poll? I'm going to have to do round 2 vote again. Hopefully y'all remembered it. And we'll try this party again. Hopefully it comes up again. Yeah, I saw people voting. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Now I'm seeing votes, but actually I saw that last time as well. So we did it again. We get to spend more time together. So isn't that exciting? I know that you're all happy about that. I'll just share you a little bit about my day. We got to go to a surprise, had a little open mats this morning for my wrestlers. Got to go to a surprise birthday party for a friend and really the mom of a dear family friends that we know. And got to come home and got to see our granddaughter who moved out. And she got to come back tonight for some pizza. And she was giving hugs and kisses. So that was exciting. Hope you all had a good Saturday. Hope you're planning for the holidays coming up. And hopefully this poll works. I see percentages there. There we go. Wow, 18 votes. That might be a record as well. Guess what? Number 2 is the winner. So now we know it's red. Now we have to find out whether it's a heart or a diamond. Oh, I see Courtney in there on the diamond side. We might have a double winner. That'd be crazy. Winning card tonight is... Oh, sorry about that, Courtney. Because... unfortunately, diamonds are over there. So, I kind of jinxed you. I'll take the blame for that. So, we're going to do that. I will find our round 3 voter. And it is heart and heart board. Heart. Transition to round 3. I will throw up our round 3 poll. Round 3 votes. That's a 1 and that's a 2. Now I'm a little gun shy that it's gonna mess up again. But so now we have to find out whether it's a high or low. Wow, this escalated quickly, everybody. Looks like I didn't realize that the high hearts it's an even fight there between the house and Pat, Judy, and Cody. So cast your vote. We're gonna find out right now whether it is a high or low heart. We've got 5 rollovers versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness gracious. I look over at that board and I see CWL. Everybody knows that's Crazy Wiener Lady. This could get madness here. So let's find out who is the winner. Wait, 2-1. I did 2, didn't I? Okay. You're making me nervous. End poll. And 1. 1's the winner by 56%. So now we're looking at the high or low. The winning card tonight is... Oh boy. This escalated quickly because now it's an even fight because the low's over there. So that means we have one more round before the finals. And let me go to our high heart board. Oh my. Yeah, this is really, really a big deal here. So let's... Pat, Cody, and Judy are in the running. We are going to add round 4 vote to get to the finals and start the poll. You guys vote while I set these cards under there. Find out here. That goes under there. That goes under there. Put my rock there just to help. And and cast your vote. We're going to find out if it's going to be odd or even for our final vote. And then we will jump into our finals. We're going to find out who's a winner tonight. Well, hopefully it's a winner if they can give us some content. So, jump on and end that poll. Snooze you lose. Number 1 is the winner again by 64%. 17 votes. So, total So we're going to find out whether this is odd or even. If it's even, it's Judy versus the house. If it's odd, Pat and Cody versus the house. Tonight's card is odd. Oh, baby. So that means that even is over there. So let me slide that there for all of you. And let me find the finals. We have a heart. And it is high and it is odd. And that means that is that. So let me pull open the high odd cards. That means that is the king, the 9, and the jack. Get these two cards out of the way. And actually, oh, you made me worried there. You made me worried. And believe me, even though I've been doing this for a minute, it's nerve-wracking every time. Final vote, capitalized, exclamation. It's a 1, it's a 2, or it's a 3. Start your poll. As a reminder, I'm mixing up these cards. I have no idea which is which, and I have no idea what is going under the 1, the 2, or the 3. You are not voting for who you want to win, meaning that I have no idea whether Pat's card is under number 1 or rollover's number 2. I have no idea. But we're going to find out whether we have a rollover this week or we're going to have a winner. This actually, it's been a hot minute since we've had a rollover. We have probably, some of our new members don't even know how we run that. So maybe we won't have it again. So cast your vote. We're going to find out whether it is 1, 2, or 3 is the winning card tonight. And good to see. Definitely, I saw Pat on. I don't know if I saw Cody on tonight. So if Pat's the winner, he scored himself another 75,000 Mitecoin. And if he busts out a video, that's another 75. So cast your votes and lock it in. It looks like the winning card tonight is 2 with 52%. And the biggest loser, nobody's loving on 1. So we're going to find out, as always, this is our biggest loser. This is not the winning card, okay? If this is a jack, then we have a guaranteed winner because jack is the rollover. If it's a 9, Pat is out. If it's a queen, if it's a king, Cody's out. This biggest loser is a king. Cody, I'm sorry to say, you've been eliminated. So that means that we have a 50-50 chance. We have Pat, and I believe that might be his first time win, or we have a rollover. If this is a jack, we have a rollover. If it's a 9, I think we have a first time winner, and that's exciting. The winning card tonight is, oh my goodness, Pat got Karen, because there's his winning card over there. Oh my goodness, it is a Karen. Pat, so sorry. So that means that we have a rollover, and what that means, I will post on our Telegram group. But here's the deal: if you're watching tonight and you've chatted and you've made yourself known, if you want, you get first dibs at a second card on this board. It's not required. Everybody gets to keep their card, but if you want to increase your chances, then you can do that as well. So, hey, you know what? I'm going to pray us out, and I hope you had an awesome weekend. I hope you have a blessed day tomorrow. I'm going to pray God's covering and protection over you and your family, and I just pray that Mitecoin will represent Christ well, and that we will be a community that kind of steps up to the challenge. So let's pray for us, and then we'll get you offline here. All right. Father God, I just come to you right now, and I just thank you again for another Saturday, even though it's virtual, that I can spend some time with these friends and family and these people that have joined this project. And I just pray your covering and your protection and your blessings over them. I know that it's not the whole world or that significant, Lord, but I just pray that we might make connections and friendships and relationships through this project, and that we might bless one another, and that everyone would see how it could represent you, and that we might be good stewards and good examples of what you call us to do. And Lord God, I just pray your covering and your protection over all the families and the individuals involved in this project. I pray that you would keep them safe, that you would lift their spirits up, Lord God. They would feel your presence in their lives, and that if they need a touch from you, whether that be physical or emotional or just spiritual, they need to know that you're there. I just pray that you would make yourself known to them. If they don't know you, Lord, I pray that you would also make yourself known. I pray that everyone would know that this is a safe place to bounce questions off of, and that that's just the way we roll, Lord God, and that we want to represent you well. And I just pray your covering and protection over all of us. Pray that your will would allow us to get back together again next week and be safe and strong and healthy and able to do this. And I just thank you for this opportunity, and I just pray that that I would represent you well, and that this project would just grow as you see it and as you can use it, Lord. Just give us a great weekend to follow up, a good day tomorrow, and a good week coming up, and just bring us back together again next Saturday, Lord. And I just thank you and praise you. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. All right, guys. Hey, I really do I enjoy getting together with you guys online, and I hope you do. And hopefully, like I said, I'll follow up with you all about that promo I'm working on, and maybe that will be the jump start. If that does do that, hey, don't hesitate to welcome and be active. In that Telegram room. I know that it blows our phones up, but that is what, whether it's silly or not, in the world of crypto, that's kind of how we're gauged as whether we're a legit project or not. Whether we're at least a little bit engaged in our project. So that's where you can help me and help the project. So anyway, thank you guys, and I will see all of you, well, sort of, next Saturday night. Later. Bye.